What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We are here to support Mamamoo's Byul, who came back with Hertz, which I believe relates to like the sample rate, like 96 Hertz or whatever. I believe, because I do follow her on Instagram, that this music video has something to do with like racing or something like that. So I'm very excited about it because it seems like the concept is going to be really kind of like aggressive and like intense and like a very high octane kind of concept, which is going to result in a really fun song. So very excited about this one. If you guys are new to the channel, we have a decent amount of reactions to Mamamoo on this channel and their individual members, as well as a shit ton of reactions to Mamamoo over at Patreon, which include Queendom Season 1, their documentary, Mamamoo TV, all kinds of variety appearances and shows. There's a full list of all of the available reactions in the pinned comment, so consider checking it out if you are interested. And with that being said, Byul Hertz. Let Byul Hertz. Let's go. I hope I'm not getting sick again, because I just got sick. Ooh.
Kick it louder. Hertz, Hertz, Hertz.
Oh. Hey. Yo, that was dope. That was dope.
Hertz, Hertz, Hertz.
Oh, that was cool. 96 Hertz, yep. Yo, she looks insane.
In the room, my heart goes boom. 네 바쁘네 천천히 올라와 doom. 기분 좋은 상상을 하게끔 잊을 줄 잠을 깨기 싫은 꿈. 0-1 사이에 두고 데이터처럼 점점 뛰어가는 trend. 1-1-4 대박 가위바위보. 엎치락 내가 이긴 게임. 또 끌어당기지 않아. Same wavelengths, we're on it. 96 Hertz, we lock in. 주파수는
Yo, you hear the keys in the background? It's so subtle, but it just makes the score stand out. Like, it makes it a little bit melodic almost. That is so fucking cool. 114 tempo, I'm guessing that's to that's the BPM. Damn. I'm so happy to get like a dark and kind of like rock-ish kind of like concept from Byul. That is awesome.
Same wavelengths, we're on it. 96 Hertz, we lock in. 주파수는 이미 in. Pace my heart, 터질 듯 뛰어오르는 중. 올라타, 올려봐, yeah. 파동 타고 스며드는 중. We resonate a perfect agent.
Yo, Racer Byul is a very awesome aesthetic. Speaking of awesome aesthetic,
Same wavelengths, we're on it. 96 Hertz, we lock in. 주파수는 이미 in. Pace my heart, 터질 듯 뛰어오르는 중. 올라타, 올려봐, yeah. 파동 타고 스며드는 중. We resonate a perfect agent. Hertz.
ooh, oh, and she dropped the mic too. God damn, that was awesome. Oh my god, I just realized the song is like 2:30. I wish we had like a little bit more of, like, the bridge was very, very short. I wish it was a little bit longer. It would have been really, really nice. But and it would push the song to like 250 maybe, or even 3 minutes, who knows. But this is like a really dope ass like battle track. It's super aggressive, it's high octane. I loved again like the keys during the chorus. It just makes it like a little bit melodic. And it just makes it more memorable. I don't know how to explain it. I love, you know, the whole concept with the race itself, as like the heartbeat goes as fast as like, perfect wavelength and whatever. The BPM, the 114 reference was really, really cool to the BPM of the song, which is kind of like what the BPM is, if I were to guess. And like the frequency, everything kind of like matching, and like the like equating excitement to like a high speed chase or whatever was really, really cool. I really enjoyed that. Like this was a my heart is about to burst with excitement as I'm going faster and faster, as I can't go any faster. That was really, really cool. At the end of the day, although before I try to even end this reaction, like this part was so freaking cool. That was such a simple like zoom out, but she uses her hand, and it's almost as if she kind of like uses the ignition to start the car or whatever. That was such a nice touch. It was so simple, like no need for like a fancy transition, just a zoom out. She spins, and it's almost as if she has her hand on the gear shift and whatever. That was really, really dope. Like honestly, this song has like the kind of like darkness, and that reminds me of like one of my favorite releases from her ever, which is Eclipse, with like that duality and whatever, right? That is like one of her darkest and one of her coolest fucking songs ever, and I feel like this is a perfect. I wouldn't consider that to be like a sequel to that or anything, but just the vibe itself kind of fits. Like it's aggressive, and it's action packed, and it's exciting as hell. So to see her, like, she went for all kinds of like fucking genres in her last few comebacks. So to see her land in like a high octane, like super exciting, almost like a Need for Speed kind of soundtrack kind of vibe. Honestly, I could not be happier. Like I watched bits and pieces of like the teasers, but I always have it on mute on Instagram, so I had no idea that the song would be half of the bonkers that it turned out to be. So I'm so fucking happy. Like the inner child in me that loves like Need for Speed back in the day feels incredibly happy right now. That fits like a perfect fucking soundtrack for that, to be honest. So I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, as always, make sure to like this video, subscribe. If you're new, check out the rest of my reactions to all things Mamamoo in the playlist, should be attached in the description. And if you want to see some exclusive reactions to Mamamoo, consider checking out the pinned comment, where there's a list of all of the available reactions that I have for them over at Patreon. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and be well and safe wherever you are. See ya.